Hello Abhishek, once again with this episode. So usually I assume if you are watching this, you have already watched the last one because we are following the discussion between two great souls in a continuous fashion. Just giving you a quick recap regarding the last discussion between the great Guru Parashara and his beloved student Maharishi Maitreya. So he had in the full flow regarding discussion of planets, he is revealing the nature, the characteristics, the details of the planets to his student Maharishi Maitreya. In the last verse, in the last episode, he had just categorizes 9 planets into 2 groups, Krur, cruel, and Saumya. Now he will get into more detail and he will reveal fascinating facts about the planets, these 9 planets, to his students. So we are here to witness that great discussion between the greatest of the great soul. Before getting into that, we'll just pray to Gurudev and the Param Shakti. Jai Gurudev. Om Ananda Sundar Purandar Mukta Malyam Maulohatena Nihitam Mahisasurasya Padambujam Bhavatum Meva Vijaya He Majju Majjir Sinchit Manoharam Ambikaya. Jai Gurudev. Har Har Mahadev. So he has categorizes 9 planets into 2 groups and revealing the more facts about the planet. In verse 13, he is telling about the planets like Parashara Uvacha. Parashara is saying, Sarvatma cha divanatho manah kumud bandhavaha Satam kujo buddhai prokto buddho vani pradayakaha. He is saying Sarvatma cha divanatho. So who is the Divanath? Who is the Lord of the day? So Lord of the day is the sun god, the sun planet, the Suryadev. So Suryadev is the soul of the Jagat. He is the soul of the world. He is the soul of the universe. He is the Charachara Atma. He is the Sarva Atma. He is the soul. And next he is telling us about the Chandradev. He is saying, Manah kumud bandhavaha. Kumud bandhava. He is pointing out Chandradev is a kumud bandhava. If you go back to the story of Samudra Manthan, then you can remember like Chandra and Lakshmi, they came together supposed to be siblings. So that's why he is referring Chandra as a Kumud Bandhava. So Kumud Bandhava, Chandradev is the man, is the mind. Suryadev is the soul and the moon is the mind. And now he is telling about the Mangal, about the Mars. Sattam kujo buddhai prokte buddho vani pradayakaha. So here the Sat means strength. So Mars is all about the strength. Mars is the strength himself. And the Mercury is the speech. Buddho vani pradayakaha. So in this 13th verse, he just captures Sun, Moon, Mars and Mercury. Now he is going towards other planets. In 14th verse, Devejyo jnana sukhdo bhrigu veer pradayakaha risi bhiha prakatnai prokta chaya anuscha dukhdaha. Now from Jupiter to Saturn, he is telling the main characteristics of the planets. He is saying Jupiter, who is the guru of the Devatas, is all about the wisdom, is all about the sattvic sukh, and the Venus is referring to the rajasic sukh. Venus is referring to the virya pradayakaha. And then Saturn is coming. About the Saturn, he is saying he is the Suputra of Chaya and Sun, Martande. So Chaya and Martande. He is the sun. Saturn is the sun. Saturn is the Putra of Chaya and Martande. He is all about the dukkha. He is all about the sorrow. Saturn is the dukkha swarupa. So now, from the verse 13 and 14th, he just provided overview of all the 7 planets to his beloved student. So out of 9 planets, 7 planets they got a pind, and the 2 planets Rahu and Ketu, they are shadow planets. So Parashara will reveal about the Rahu and Ketu in later stages. But here in 2 verses, he is dealing with these 7 planets. Now Parashara ji is in the full swing of revealing the planetary characteristics. So he is building now the planetary cabinet in the next verses. So in verse 15 and 16, he is coming like that about the planetary cabinet. In the last episode, we have discussed if we understand the planetary cabinet, then we will get the more understanding about the behavior of the planets. So Parashara ji is saying in 15th, Ravi Chandrau tu Rajanau Netagyau Dharatmajaha Buddho Rajkumarascha Sachivau Guru Bhargavau Preyasko Ravi Putrascha Sena Svabhanurpuschakau Ebam Kramena Vaivipra Suryadina Pravichintaye. Parashara ji telling Maitreyi, you consider sun and moon as the king. So Parashara is saying moon is also a king and sun is also a king. He is not referring moon as a queen and sun is a king. Both behave like a king, but the style of ruling is different. That we will discuss in detail. Like sun will rule in a cruel manner and moon will rule in a solemn manner. So that we will discuss when we get into more detail, when the great Guru Parashara will reveal in a more detail in further verses. Now he is coming to the Dharatmaja. Dharatmaja means son of the earth. Dhara means earth, Atmaja means sun. So Dharatmaja is the Mangal, is the Mars. So he is saying, consider Mars as the Neta, as the leader, as the commander-in-chief of the kingdom. And about the Buddha, about the Mercury, he is saying he is the prince. Buddha Rajakumarascha. So he is the prince of the kingdom. And that is giving an indication how prince behave. If in a good company, behaving in a good fashion, very easily influenced. In a bad company, vice versa. So that's why in the last verse, like in 12th verse, when he was talking about the Buddha first time, then he said, Kruraha krura yuto buddhaha. So now we are getting some understanding how things are connected. That's why I always request go in a continuous fashion, because this is the flow of a one continuous thought. Then he is saying about the Guru and the Shukra, Jupiter and the Venus. Sachivau Guru Bhargavau. So these two are the mantri, are the minister. So mantri is a very suitable term here. You cannot translate mantri as a minister. Mantri means who is able to give mantrana, who is able to give advice to the king. So Shukra, Venus, is the mantri, is the guru of Daitya, demons, and Guru, Jupiter, is the mantri, is the guru of the gods. So these two are categorized as the Sachiv in the kingdom, in the planetary kingdom. Further, he is coming to Ravi Putra. Ravi Putra, son of sun. Ravi Putra is the Saturn. So Saturn is the Presya, means servant. Saturn got portfolio of a servant in the cabinet. And then Swarabhanur. If you like know about the story of the Rahu and Ketu, there was a demon, Swarabhanu, and Vishnu in the Mohini avatar, he cut Swarabhanu's head after Samudra Manthan, when he was distributing nectar. Then this demon managed to get nectar. So and then when Lord Vishnu cut his head, then head become Rahu and the body become Ketu. So these are the two shadow planets. And these two shadow planets got portfolio of a soldier, of a Sena in this planetary cabinet. So very beautifully Maharshi Parashara created this planetary cabinet and allocating portfolios to all the 9 planets, and these portfolios, these positions in the kingdom, in the cabinet, will give us very good tool to understand about these planets. Now Maharshi Parashara is revealing more facts about the planets, and he is telling to his student in 17th verse about the color of the planets, and in 18th verse also he covered color of the planets, because once personification of the planets has been done, we are considering them as the personified celestial bodies. So color will definitely come into the consideration, and that will also become very good, very important tool in the hands of aspirants and seekers of these great divine sciences. So he is saying in the 17th and 18th verses, रक्त श्यामो दिवाधीशो गौरगात्रो निशाकरः नाच्युतांगा कुजो रक्तो दुर्वा श्यामो बुद्धिस्तथा गौरगात्रो गुरुर्ज्ञः शुक्रस्वावस्तथैव च कृष्णदेहो रविः पुत्रो ज्ञायते द्विजस् उत्तमा. Now the great Guru Maharishi Parashara is saying to Maharishi Maitreya, He Dvij Uttama. So he is referring him like a Dvij Uttama. So he is providing how qualified his beloved student to understand, to get into this Shastra also. And then very happily he is revealing the colors of the all 7 planets here at the moment. So he is saying sun is the blackish red, Rakta Syamo Divadhiso. So sun is the blackish red. And about moon he is saying it's a white, it's a Gaur Gatro Nisa Karaha. Then he is indicating about Mars. Mars is a red, bloodish red, complete bloodish red, and he got a medium built of body. So he is talking about Mars medium built body also, being commander-in-chief in the cabinet. And then about the Mercury, he is saying Mercury is a greenish, blackish green basically. So it's like a grass color green, blackish green. And then the Guru Jupiter is white. He's saying Gaur Gatro Gurur Geya. So you know Gurur Geya, you know Guru as a Gaur Gatro, as a white. And then the Venus is a Syam. It's not completely black, it's a Syam. It's a Savala. It's a light black. And then he is talking about in the end Ravi Putro, son of the sun, Saturn, is a Krishna Varn, it's a complete black. So now he has provided colors of the all 7 planets. He left the 2 shadow planets. He will go into the detail in the coming verse. Now he is in the full swing of revealing more and more details about the planets. So he will talk about the Lord of the planet, Pratyadideva, Lord of the planets. So all the 7 planets Lord he will discuss about in the next verses. And then slowly he go about the genders of the planet, like male, female, or neutral gender, and then elements of the planet. So more and more detail he is giving, and that's the really fascinating details about the planets. So now planets came into the life. So Maharshi Parashara is saying in the 19th verse, 221 verse, Vahanayambu Sikhija Vishnu Bidolja Sachika Dvija Suryadinam Khaganam Cha Devagyaya Kramena Cha. So through this verse 19, he's saying all the 7 planets got their lords. So Agni Dev, the fire god for the first planet is the sun. And then water god Varun Dev, that is for the moon. And then Kartikeya, the Shiva's son, Kartikeya Dev, that is for Mangal, that is for Mars. Then Vishnu is for the Mercury. Then he is coming next. So after Mercury, he is coming to Jupiter. So Jupiter, Indra is for Jupiter. And then for Venus, Indrani for the Venus. And then Saturn is connected with the Brahma. So Brahma is the Saturn's lord. So all the 7 planets in the Krama, they got their lords here. And they are their Pratyadidev, they are their Adidev. All the planets are God himself, as we talk about. So we are doing like a Navgraha Stotram, like as I recall when Vyas revealed that one in the Ekasloki Navgraha Stotram, Brahma Murari Tripurantakari Bhanusasi Bhumi Suto Buddhascha Guruscha Sukra Sani Rahava Ketava Kurvantu Sarvermam Suprabhatam. So these grahas, they are himself God, Navgrahas, and they got these planet gods, they are under their Adi gods. So what great Guru Maharshi Parashara has told to his beloved student Maharshi Maitreya now. Now he is coming into more detail about the planets and then revealing the gender. So he is saying in 20th verse, Klibau dau saumya sauricha yuvati indu bhrigu dvija nara se sancha vigyaya bhanur bhaumo guru tatha. Now he is revealing gender. He is saying Mercury, Saturn, they are neutral, they are Napunsak. And then Moon, Venus, these 2 are female planets. And the rest, who are the rest? Sun, Mars, and Jupiter, they are the male planets, they are the Purus Graha. So he just revealed. Now you can imagine now the personification is coming into the play. How you can now visualize the planets. Now you can talk to the planets. Now he is going slowly into more detail about the tattvas, about the panch tattvas. The panch tattvas, how connected with the planets. So he picked up 5 planets here. So two king, like sun and moon, they are left behind, And now the five planets into the consideration here. So in the 21st verse, he is very beautifully telling this to his student. Agni bhumi nabhasto yavayavaha kramto dvija bhaumadinam grahanam cha tatvaniti yadakramam. Now he is connecting the fire elements with the Mars, the earth element with the Mercury, the sky element Akash with the Jupiter, and the water element here Jal Tattva with the Venus, and the Vayu with the Saturn. So all 5 planets connected with the 5 gross element Panch Mahabhut. So the Panch Mahabhut are connected with these 5 planets. Here both the kings, sun and moon, is not in the consideration. So now the detail of the planet characteristics is in the full swing, and how beautifully he is revealing these facts. If you imagine this discussion and follow the thought process of Maharshi Parashara, who is flowing through the Maharshi Parashara to Maharshi Maitreya, then you can visualize the planets. He will come into the more and more detail about the planets that we will discuss in the next episode. So in the end, I'm just praying for you and for everybody. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah, Sarve Santu Niramaya, Sarve Bhadrani Paschanti, Ma Kaschit Dukh Bhag Bhavet, Asato Ma Sadagamaya, Tamso Ma Jyotirgamaya, Mrityor Ma Mritam Gamaya. Om Santi Santi Santi.